Hey guys, welcome back to Alchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. So this is going to be your general weekly reading for the week of December 14th through the 20th, 21st. And wanted to pull a card for overall energy, actions, advice, possible outcome, obstacles, and maybe a card for love and money, okay? So one thing I want to tell you is that all of the December readings are up. It took a while and I apologize. I was getting my member site only page up and it took a little bit. So the extended readings are available for purchase as a Alchemist monthly membership, okay? So it's a monthly membership. Members have access to exclusive content, extended readings, exclusive readings, and then other like discounts and stuff. So if you're interested, all the information is below. And yeah, make sure you subscribe so you are the first to know when new videos are released, okay? Okay, too much talking. All right. Okay. All right. And I did pull one oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, so I'll go ahead and talk about that. It's uncanny that this card came out. It's exchanging gifts. Now, one thing I will tell you is that, yes, we're a week before the holiday season, and there is usually a lot of exchanging of gifts. So especially if you celebrate Hanukkah, or, you know, that's, I'm sure many of you are already exchanging gifts on each night. And then also if you celebrate the holidays, you know, we're having Christmas and other Kwanzaa and other, you know, things that are going on that people do celebrate and are with people. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that, yes, it can be an actual physical present exchanging something. However, this is to me also energetically that there are quite a few things that you are starting to align to. Opportunities are coming into your life now. And it could be from your past, by the way. So one thing I want to tell you is that when you get opportunities that come into your life, it really is up to you and you're responsible for taking them and actually putting action behind them to grow the opportunity into something tangible, right? And many of you, the opportunities that could be coming in might not fit who you are and where you are in your life. So again, you're going to have to weigh the pros and cons to everything. Another thing as well is that I always tell people be careful what you wish for, because you actually, something from the past, something that you really wanted and hoped for could be coming in, person, place, or thing. And now it's not really in alignment and again, who you are as an individual and where you are energetically. So you are going to have to weigh the pros and cons. And I will tell you that this is a pretty significant shift because, you know, this is card 27, 9, 2 plus 7 is 9. Is really coming to completion. So there are some things that are coming full circle now and the opportunities are coming and being presented to you, okay? So keep an eye out because some might be great and something that you can really take off, and some might, you know, not be the best thing anymore in your life and you just say, thank you, universe, I'm grateful for this, you know, but definitely not maybe in what I'm looking for now, okay? So overall energy, it's interesting. We've gotten a lot of ending energy. We got 10 of Pentacles, right? And then we also got 10 of Cups in reverse. So kind of almost what I was just talking about. There could be, you know, 10 of Cups to me is also about like the fantasy life, you know, like your dream life, that, you know, what would your dream fantasy life would be? And to me, a lot of us that have things that we really wanted and hoped for and prayed for and, you know, and pushed out there in the universe, we've changed as individuals, and now that maybe some of those opportunities or things that are people that could be coming back into our life or into our life, it's really not what we want. So for some of you, you certainly could be in a situation that, you know, what you wanted and what you were hoping for as you've evolved as an individual and you've gotten a higher level of understanding, you've done a lot of self-work and you continue to you know, transform and transition and work on yourself. You know, things that are coming in your life, you're looking at it in a more practical, logical way. 10 of Pentacles is all about long-term financial stability, building something for the future generations. And also, it's almost like building generational wealth, like learning how to invest you know, be very focused on the long term, not just what's in front of you, you know, that I have to have, you know, this car, or this guy, or this girl, or this house, or this salary range, or this company, or this industry, or this title I need to have. It's really looking farther down the line and what's your end game, right? For some of you too, I do want to point out, and I do think this is for a very, very small percentage of you, kind of the happy home card, the happy life, happy home. There could have been an adjustment, something even drastic, where someone maybe could have transitioned spiritually, and some of you might be getting an inheritance, because the Ten of Pentacles also is known as the inheritance card as well. So I hope, you know, if that is happening, my condolences, and I am sorry you're having to go through that, but that could be also a message for a handful of you, okay? So actions advice for this week. I got to tell you, it's almost, it's looking at things with a little bit of a fresh pair of eyes, right? With hope and you know, and even saying, you know, look, we're getting closer to the end of 2020. And by no means, just because the clock will strike midnight, you know, on the 31st of January, I'm sorry, the 31st of December, does not mean that everything is going to poof, go back to normal, quote unquote normal. That's not the case. But it's almost, I think for a lot of people, the end of 2020 and looking forward into 2021 gives them a sense of hope. You know, the Fool card is all about new beginnings, new starts. It's almost like going around the Monopoly board and passing go and collecting $200. Like you get to start over, it's a reset. You know, and we are the Fool in tarot, right? And the Fool, life is tarot, and we're on the journey of life and as the Fool, and we're taking things as they come. We're being flexible. We're jumping into the unknown. It's kind of like just trusting and believing that we'll always catch ourselves and land on our 2 feet. And I think for this week, many of us, and I'm saying this because, you know, a lot of us are taking some time off from work, and hopefully you get to. If you're an essential worker, we really appreciate all of you, so thank you so much. But for a lot of us are kind of taking some time off of work, you know, trying to clear our mind, get a different perspective. Maybe for some of you are going to be spending the holidays, you know, even on your own. It gives you a little bit more time to kind of, you know, purge and meditate and focus on you and do some self-care and self-love stuff and heal, and getting ready mentally for this new year. And for some of you are going to be spending with loved ones. So it's definitely looking kind of at these next couple weeks with a fresh pair of eyes and going into it and saying, you know what? Let's make the best of it, because 2020 has been, you know, quite a hellacious year, right? Some obstacles that you could face, you got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So what I will tell you is that, to me, this is about being very kind of careful on what you spend your money on maybe this week. I know a lot of people want to maybe overcompensate because, you know, we're not able to be in large groups and be with friends and family and tons of parties and all that stuff. But what I will tell you is that, you know, just bringing yourself, and whether it's in a small group situation or a Zoom call or digitally or virtually that you can participate in something, or if you're able just to send a couple gifts, you know, just knowing that you're thinking about people, great. But you don't have to splurge or go crazy to overcompensate that maybe you're physically not there and able to participate and be around people. I'm going to say this is also be very careful about, you know, oh gosh, it's almost like the quick schemes, you know, quick money schemes, and be really careful about, you know, too good to be true offers. Like, be really careful where you put your money and where you're spending your money this week and up until the, you know, new year. Okay. I'm saying this because eclipse energy, even though I'm filming this on December 13th, and the 14th we're supposed to have an eclipse new moon in Sag. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Anything you get Jupiter, it's all about expansion. Great, powerful energy and time to align yourself on what you want to expand and focus on into the next 6 months. And I say that because eclipse energy usually lasts 6 months after it happens, okay? So really strong energy. And then also we have, you know, on the 21st, Saturn and Jupiter in conjunction at 0 degrees Aquarius. Really strong energy to start focusing on the future, vision, you know, what you want to do. But just be careful where you're investing and focusing your money, okay? So just be conscientious of that. And align to actually what you want to do and where you want to be. Focus on end game, okay? Not what's just in front of you, end game. You also got Knight of Swords. This is a time, I would say, instead of just getting overly excited about something, take a step back, do your research. Do your research. Are the facts and figures there? You know, if it feels off, it probably is. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of you, this could be, you know, a business investment or a deal that comes up, or, you know, someone talks to you about a business proposal and it just might not be the right time. And actually the smarter thing to do is to take a step back, research as much as you can, get the details, reach out to people and do some undercover work before you actually, you know, put money down onto something, okay? Just be careful of overspending. That's what Spirit keeps saying. Overindulgence too. So let's talk about possible outcome. Now, I don't really see a ton of, you know, necessary love on the horizon here, but what I will tell you is that you got the Nine of Pentacles, fabulous card to get. Nine of Pentacles, this is about the self-made woman or man, okay? In tarot, don't worry about the gender, man or woman, it's about the energy. So this is all about kind of taking a step back and saying, well, dang, I have gone through a lot and I am at a pretty decent place. A lot of, you know, individuals are still struggling and, you know, looking for work, and the economy is not great, but a lot of us are in a great position where, you know, thankfully we have maybe a job. We also have loved ones. We have food in our refrigerator. We have clothes on our back. We have a roof over our head. So I think for a lot of you are just kind of looking at, you know, I'm really not in a bad place in life, and I actually, you know, compared to a lot of people in the world, am doing really well. And then also, for many of you, this could be that you could get a little bit of bump in salary, maybe a merit increase, you know, something like that could be happening around this time. And that is the time of year that usually people get a little bonus, or you get, you know, something like that. Most people have had their end of year performance review. But if you're single, just FYI, I do feel like you're happy being single, and you're totally fine ending the new year on your own, single guy or gal, and just looking at, you know what, if I'm going to put myself out there in a relationship, it's going to be for the right person, not settling, not going to just take any person. I'm, you know, not taking crumbs. I'm literally only going to be taking and putting my energy into an individual who deserves my time and has shown and proven to me that they deserve space in my life. Okay? Let's talk about money and love kind of a little bit more specifically. I'll keep going into the love because we got, you know, Four of Pentacles in reverse, it really indicates to me that when you're ready, you know, and I don't see really love being really strong this week per se, but I'll tell you that you have to be open to things, so you can't close everything off. Like, you know, usually this energy Nine of Pentacles is all about, I'm good where I'm at, I'm not really looking, and, you know, that's great. So if you are interested and you do want to start, you know, engaging in possible romantic relationships or even just dating, you have to be open and actually get yourself out there, and you can't hold yourself back. But also you just need to be present and not take it for what it is. Okay. Don't, if you meet somebody online, they may not be your husband. they may end up being your husband, but just take it for what it is. Have fun, you know, and if it doesn't feel right, swipe left and move on to the next one. So what I'm going to tell you is, when it comes to money, you got the Page of Cups and then you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to tell you, be very careful about a passion project or something that you're investing in, or maybe it's property, maybe it's a business. You know, if it's something that you really have some, it's almost like it touches your heartstrings. Like there's just something that you really care about and you really want this to succeed. But what I'll tell you with the Six of Pentacles in reverse is that you haven't seen, this is usually about the energy not being reciprocated, but this is also about not seeing, you know, a return on investment. So you haven't seen that like energy shift in your favor and seeing that, oh, okay, this is the reason why I'm investing this. So this actually might be an indication of money-wise that you actually might need to pull your funds away, even though it's going to hurt, you know, and you really want it to work and you're putting a lot behind it and you had a lot of hope for something. But this actually just means that it could be time to cut your losses and walk away. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so very much. Again, if you're interested in the members only content, all the information's in the description. please read the terms and conditions, and you're welcome to sign up. You'll have access to all of the exclusive content. Please subscribe, and then also follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I put content up there all the time. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon.